Hello, everyone. Welcome back. We're doing some more Manchun's Crypt of Fear and Terror. I want my soul back. And honestly, I don't like this place, so I'm just gonna lick everything. I'm Nick, and I play Droomstick, and that is my character arc. I'm gonna pass it off to Jess.
That is a glorious character arc and very true to who you are as a person. Hi, I'm Jess. I play Lays, our celestial pact tabaxi warlock that never ceases to be a mouthful. Every single time I have to say it, and that's not even full name.
What's the full name?
You set yourself up for that.
Blazing Fire of the Great Jungle Clan. It's a long
Good
name.
job.
That's
Is
tabaxi
that
name
their last
for
name?
you.
That whole thing is their last name?
Tabaxi names.
It's a tabaxi name.
I just want to know if
names.
that's the government name.
Tabaxi names. There is no government. Before I
There's always
continue to ramble, I'm gonna pass it off to Oliver.
I'm Oliver. I'm playing Warren Woodbrook, Human Inquisitive Rogue, whatever I am. Yeah, that's me. I'm gonna be creeping around, looking through all of his notebooks, looking for his diary, so I can read all of his secrets.
That's rude.
That's my objective. And killing him when he comes back. We'll see about that. I don't know. We'll give it to, I don't know, Jen, since she was hassling, blazing
Oh,
fire.
that's mean.
That's Nick
Yeah.
Pop-Tart in this
I'm
hole.
I'm Jen, and I play Ophelia. She's a human cleric, and she's going to try and make sure Droomstick doesn't get sick from licking things that he shouldn't be licking. I'm gonna pass it off to Sky now.
Who is muted?
Sky!
Yes. Oh,
your
it's my
turn.
turn.
Hi!
Oh, okay. Hi. I'm Sky. I play Listara. Your wood elf sorceress, who just kind of chills. I'll pop in and out, just like real life. No big thing. Let's pass it off to Rossi.
I am V. I am a human wizard, and I have a B. And I'm totally lawful good. And that's. I don't know if anyone else has not gone yet. So, is everybody gone?
All right, so
I
roll
think so.
deception. I'm Kevin. I DM this game. I'm not in charge. I have very little control over what happens from moment to moment. I just try to keep these guys having fun
If you're not in
With the-
charge, why do you want to be in the center?
because that's where I belong. I clearly stated that. So last session, you guys found your way into the Kolat Tower and manipulated a teleportation circle you found there to enter Manshun's extra-dimensional sanctum. You are currently literally in the middle of nowhere.
I don't like that.
Reality
like that.
ceases to exist not far beyond the walls from this location. Manshun was immediately alerted to your presence. Him and one of his apprentices approached you. Combat ensued fairly quickly, where Droomstick just rained axes on Manshun, at which point he shattered into ice and is currently melting on the floor at your feet.
Really sad, honestly. I expected more of a fight.
Well, when you encounter the real Manshun, you'll get one.
No!
Either of the real Manshuns.
No! I don't want to deal
We've
with this.
gotta.
I'm gonna fucking cry, dude.
There's also a vampire Manshun out there somewhere, but we're not dealing with him.
Cry.
Cries in good
so
cry or bad cry? I'm sorry.
Up for you to decide.
At the moment, Manshun, wherever he is, doing whatever he's doing, is aware of your presence, and will likely return here sometime soon.
Okay.
But you have the opportunity to
Fuck with his stuff.
Yes!
take advantage of the situation and see what there is to be seen.
Let's steal
So-
all of his forks.
You are just the good ones. Leave the funny one that doesn't match the set.
Yes!
You're currently in the main entrance hall. Just the second room that you've explored. You entered from the teleportation circle, which is, I'm going to say north, but cardinal directions have no meaning here. As you entered the room, to the left there was a single door. Directly in front of you, there is a single door. And I'm sorry, on your right, directly in front of you, single doors each. On your left, there are two doors, one double door, one single. The floor is a combination of white and black marble with a stylized winged serpent biting a gold coin. Very close to the standard symbol of the Zentarum you've become familiar with. Hanging on the walls are masks that looked much like the one the Iceman Shun, the simulacrum, was wearing. Did we get a chance to discuss what the simulacrum spell is all about?
Briefly, yeah.
Okay, I thought we did. It's a spell, a powerful wizard spell where you can take a bit of a person, a strand of hair, a fingernail, a flake of skin, and can craft a duplicate of them, uh, and then do various things with it.
Oh.
So that's where we're going to start. You're here. There's a cooling body of the apprentice, and melting chunks of formerly Manchun scattered around the floor.
Okay. Somebody who knows more about magic should go over that apprentice's body and see
I
if they've
won't.
got anything important.
I'm gonna stay away.
I mean, I'll check it out.
Let's see. She doesn't have too much on her. She did have a gem that she threw that summoned an earth elemental, but that is shattered and used. Other than that, give me an investigation check as you search her out.
Well, that's a 5 on die, and I can't find where the hell. Oh, there's my laptop. So not well.
Okay.
Mhm.
One thing. How not well?
I mean, I rolled a 5 on die. I'm trying to pull up my character sheet right
You
now.
get +5 on that because it's intelligence based.
So
So you get
10.
10. You notice two things. Her hair is very short. It looks like it is just growing back in after having been completely shaved. And there are faint red marks on her skin that suggest a tattoo has been removed that went from her head down her arms in a some type of pattern.
Weird. Yo, there's some like weird ass marks. Do I know what they are?
I'm gonna say that your experience with different wizard options, the tattoos are kind of a hallmark of Thayan wizards, which I know you personally are very familiar with. Um, so yeah, it looks like that's she had been part of the Thayan wizard order and renounced that to join Manchun.
Well, from bad choice to bad choice, I suppose.
Idiot. Tyle would be displeased.
She just ended up with another head in her bag.
Hey, it was so we could talk to them.
Bless you.
Thank you.
So I think the door that we first opened that these two popped out of was the double door, if I recall.
Correct.
Okay. Well, we know that room's sort of clear, so I'm gonna check out that room, see what they were doing in there when we interrupted them.
Okay. In the interest of saving time, none of the doors in this area are trapped. A handful of them may be locked, but they're not going to stop Warren.
Oh man, do you need help with that, Warren?
So walking.
No, you can go check the other side.
Okay.
Did you want to help?
No, it's fine. I'll go check the other side.
Wow. Hawk block.
All right, so Warren goes up to these double doors while Droomstick goes walking the other direction.
Yes.
All right. Warren, you open those double doors and you find yourself in a wide hallway. There's another set of equal-sized double doors about 30 feet away from you, and then single doors on the left and right. The door on your left almost certainly goes to the same room that the other door from the entrance room went to.
Is there anything in this room? Was it just like a waiting room, or what was its purpose?
This was more like a hallway, more of a just like a functional space between rooms.
Okay.
Lestar, a quick question. Which direction are you sneaking along with?
Mm. Is there another? There's another direction besides what?
There is a
Warren and
third door.
Drumstick?
We can split the party 3 ways if we want to do that.
I'm gonna go with Drumstick because he was sad.
Okay. Anyone else heading with Dreamstick?
Thank you, Listara.
No, I'm gonna stay.
Yeah, I'll stay.
So yeah, you've got the 3 doors. Left, double doors directly ahead, right.
The double doors seem too obvious.
You're going the other way.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, my bad.
Mhm.
Sorry.
Warren?
Okay, so I don't want to split the group up like that. If they're wandering off, I'm not gonna let them wander off too far. But otherwise I'll go right.
When you go to the right, this area looks like it's a pantry. Shelves with food and supplies, 2 large barrels of water, several bottles of cheap wine. Nothing fantastic, but this looks like it would be enough to probably keep a dozen people fed for roughly 2 weeks. You know your kitchen supplies and food rations fairly well.
Yeah.
The pancake mix.
There are no eggs. So yeah, no eggs, no milk. It'd be a very bad pancake.
Oh
Mm,
no.
that's unfortunate.
Okay.
Yeah.
There is another door.
Is it that
Uh,
instant just add water crap?
There is another door that would be. Looks like it would head to the same room that the double doors opened up into.
Right. This is a very circular place. Okay, well then I guess I'll backtrack to the left door then.
All right. This is more of a guard station. There's a window that looks out through the purplish mist and views the teleportation circle area where you entered.
Neat.
So presumably, the apprentice or simulacrum was here, and they knew about your arrival immediately.
Nice.
Couple of chairs, table. There's a book on the table. Taking a peek at that, it appears to be a diary or journal of some type.
I knew I was gonna find it. Told you. Viel, I know you like to have your Buzzy Bee spy on me a lot, more often than it should.
What?
Yeah, I know. It's okay, I know. It can't hide that well. Do you think maybe you would want to leave Buzzy Bee behind here so that he could watch and make sure that nobody's coming through that teleport circle behind us?
So the only problem with that is I left Buzzy Bee back at the mansion of the castle Lanners or whatever.
Crud.
You
'Cause
could summon Buzzy Bee to you. That is a
Has
feature.
Buzzy Bee found anything?
You haven't been gone that long. You've seen more preparations for a party. It looks like the Castle Lanners are preparing for a major event sometime in the next day or 2. Once you get back to Waterdeep, it should not take you too long to dredge up the rumor mill and find out what they have planned if it's a public event.
Okay. All right, then yeah, I'll summon him.
So that's a quick Yeah, it's a ritual or a level 1 spell to pull Buzzy Bee back here to you. And then yeah, she can set up watch.
Okay.
While she's doing that, I'm gonna page through the diary/journal.
Okay.
I'm assuming this is some sort of like log for the guards, but I'm gonna go through it all anyways. We'll see.
Have
Uh,
fun,
it-
Ginny Weasley.
It is not a guard log. It's actually a personal journal for the apprentice.
Man, that was easier than I thought. I really thought I was gonna be looking for the diaries, but okay.
um, she's been you'll be able to go into more detail later, but checking through the last couple of entries, um, she's concerned about something Manchun is up to.
I mean,
Um,
everything, yeah.
well,
Probably
he's
concerning.
been acting erratic,
You don't say.
um, and she believes that the time he spent in Under Mountain recently has damaged him in some mental way.
Really?
Okay. So the insane clone that made an insane clone of itself was acting irrationally.
Yes, the
Because
copy of a copy is not as clear as the original.
Okay. Great. Well, her instincts are 10 out of 10 on that.
She mentions that he did receive injuries down there, which is why he's got that metal hand going on.
Okay.
Now, there's
Well-
more detail in that diary, but you'd have to.
I'm gonna keep it because obviously there's gonna be some interesting information about how their command structure is working. I'm assuming. So, with that in hand, and Buzzy Bee watching to see if anyone comes in behind us, I guess that's this little entrance hallway thing. Checked. I'm gonna go find Drumstick, see what he's doing
Ignoring the double doors.
until I check in on what Drumstick is doing.
So, Drumstick, you go to that door, the opposite direction.
Yeah.
It is not latched. When you walk through it, almost instantly the air feels a little bit cold. This is a long hallway. There's a door at the far end, and near the end of the hall on the right, there's a door. The
Ooh.
door on the right is very cold to the touch. Like you can see that like mist and vapor rolling off of the door.
Whoa. I kind of want to rub my head against it real quick. Because I feel like that would
Have-
feel really good.
This is why I don't leave him alone for too long.
Don't Christmas story this one.
No, I'm not going to lick it. I just want to, like, rub my head because I kind of feel
Told
like
you
that'd
not
be
to lick
good.
things.
I'm not licking it. I'm rubbing my fucking head.
Is that really any better?
I don't know. Is
Okay,
I
my...
guess we'll find out after he does it.
Why are you doing this?
Well, because cold on head makes head feel good.
Nothing feels good anymore. You don't have a soul.
Fuck. It makes it feel different.
Like you remember something like this should have felt good. It does not.
I am sad because different does not equal good.
You can't be sad because you don't feel anything.
Hey Warren,
No, I
should
think
I
he
open this door?
mostly feels sad.
It's cold.
Warren hasn't arrived yet. He's still exploring the other
Oh,
direction.
cool. Let me just open the door real quick.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. Okay, yeah, I'll open the door.
When you push open the door, the walls here are made of ice.
Oh, fuck, we're in Maine.
There are several alcoves along the edge of the wall, which each have a inanimate Iceman in them. There's roughly 6 or 7 of them that you can see there.
Oh, Iceman. I thought it was a snow. I'm sorry. I got the two
No,
mixed
no,
up.
no. It's Bobby Drake in all of them. At the center of the room, though, that is what grabs your attention most. There's a stone slab in the center. And on this slab is a unconscious but breathing Yagra Stonefist.
my bay. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. If I go in there, traps may activate. But if I don't go in there, Yagra, my bay, will die. Oh my god. I'm going to scream to Warren. Warren, Yagra Bay is asleep. Help. What do?
Don't pay
Hey,
attention.
Okay, cool. I'll go fuck myself. But like,
Hold on. When
Give
was
me
the
a
last
second,
time we
jeez.
talked to Yagura?
The last time we talked to Yaga, it wasn't that long ago. It was when we had that meeting with her. In the yawning portal.
What the hell did what happened?
How long ago was that, Kevin?
A day or two.
Okay.
So it's assumed that it's possible she got here.
Or this isn't her.
Yeah, that's my thought. Do I see anything off about her, magic-wise?
So you're all rushing to
Yeah.
Droomstick call for
Yeah.
help. Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Doing a quick inspection. You don't see any visible wounds. She is breathing shallowly. Cold to the touch, but that's probably because the room itself is very cold.
Yeah.
Wait, is there anything I can do for her?
What was that?
Is there anything I can do for her as the cleric?
Give me a medicine check.
Okay.
Yeah, you got that.
Oh, jeez.
Do a good job or she'll fucking die.
14.
Okay. Warming her up would be a good first step. Beyond that, general healing magic would likely wake her up unless there's some other magical effect involved.
Okay.
Well, okay, hang on. Before we do anything we might regret here.
With Blaze's aura sight,
Mm-hmm.
there is a thin enchantment magic over her. Probably seen sleep spells often enough to recognize that for
Okay.
what it is.
I just kind of wanted to make sure it was actually going to be her and not something that we were just seeing, thinking it was her. You know, that
Now,
sort of
having
deal.
said that, you've recently run into a simulacrum, and that appeared
That
normal to aura
That's
sight.
what I'm thinking. The simulacrum broke up into ice, I believe, right? And she's being
Correct.
kept in a cold room. This is very it's very suspicious that we would have just met with Yagra and made that deal with her, and then suddenly she's here.
It's
So
but
I mean, unless the one that we met up with wasn't the real Yagura.
that's one of the implications.
Yeah.
please, can we please?
Which is not a good implication.
Guys, can someone levitate her out or something? I don't want to set off the traps. I don't want to.
Oh, wait. Are there traps in here? Can I see anything that would be indicated
There
as
are
a trap
none.
with my aura sight?
Oh, fuck
No
me.
traps. No traps.
Okay, well, do our magically inclined people here know much about this simulacrum spell? Is there any way to determine which of the two would be the original, and does a simulacrum know that it's a simulacrum?
V and anyone else trained in Arcana, give me a roll for that. I think that's Ophelia and Lestara.
I am too.
Are you now? Okay.
Yeah. I have a
26.
17.
Ophelia, what'd you get?
26.
Lestara and V?
19.
Wait, 26 is going to give you most of the information you can
Not
possibly get anyway. Okay.
Sorry, I was muted.
One of the key components of a simulacrum spell is you can generally only have one active at a time.
Okay.
So this is the real deal, probably, right?
I mean, unless it's two different people who did the one that we just killed, and then the one in Yagura, or assuming Yagura is one.
What's the likelihood of that? Is this a common spell?
It's a level 7 spell, so no,
I would say
common
that's
would
not
not be accurate.
But
Okay.
in regards to whether or not a simulacrum is aware of the fact that it's a simulacrum, are they or are they not?
They're not. They don't really have that much free will. To say that they know they're a thing is probably a stretch.
I'm going in
Right.
to get her. I need to get her out of here. I need.
Okay. Go. Let's get her out. We'll figure out what we can do from there.
Well, worst thing we have to do is put her down if she's not real. So let's,
No,
Are you taking her out in the hallway, or are
say
you
that in
taking her
front of
out
him.
beyond that?
I'm
I-
sorry, I
um,
didn't mean it.
I'm gonna take
like
her out
that.
into the room that we were in, like the room before the hallway.
The room you fought in.
Yes.
Yeah, you lifting her up is no big deal. Like she's a
I did this
a
once
large.
before.
Yeah, she's a large woman, but you've got no problems carrying.
What did she look like before? Sorry, I gotta look up Yagra again.
Very tall, muscular, half-orc woman.
I think if you just scroll up, it should still be in this
Yeah,
chat.
there's a. It's not great artwork, but there was an image I posted a while ago. So
When
Ophelia,
we-
are you gonna go through the process of waking her up, or?
Yeah, I'm gonna cure her. I'm gonna
Okay.
use Cure Wounds as a level 1 spell.
Okay.
1d8 plus 4 I have to roll.
Yeah, don't worry about the die roll.
Oh, okay.
The spell isn't enough to wake her. It takes a moment for her to warm up enough and then wake up. When she does, she's initially confused and kind of like startles awake. That kind of thing that happens when your alarm goes off while you're in a deep sleep and you forgot you
Oh,
set an
God.
alarm.
Mhm. Worst.
When that instant confusion passes, the first one she lays eyes on is Droomstick and is like, "Hey, where are you? Where are we? Why are we here?"
I was gonna ask you the same question. What's going on?
Wait 1 second. When is the last time you remember speaking with us?
You guys left Waterdeep a couple of weeks ago.
There we go. Well, that's concerning.
We've been in here for how long?
In the sanctum?
Yeah.
Hour? Not even?
Girl.
Wait, does time pass differently in here?
No,
Not that
she
you're aware
was
of.
replaced when we left Waterdeep.
I was what now?
Yeah, we just spoke to you, or we thought we did, a
couple
day or
days
so
ago.
ago. So that's why I asked, because
I high-fived a fake. I need a second. I'm gonna walk over to the corner. I'm
at least it was only a high five.
I think there might have been a hug in there too.
fucking. I'm irate. I need to cool down the corner.
Fake hug.
Once again.
I'm
Now
distraught.
you remember you got no joy from the hug, but
don't-
now it was a fake hug. That is real anger.
I'm real. I'm pissed. I'm sorry, Yagra. Don't look at me like this. Real Yagra.
Well, this is an issue, because that means I don't remember what it's called now, or something else is currently running and knows all of our plans. Fuck.
Well, so the question is, who could be running the second simulacrum, though, if it is? And if so,
What if it's not a
I'd like
simulacrum?
to-
What if it's a disguise?
I'd like to kind of pull like Blaze sort of away while Droomstick is
Freaking
gushing
out.
over Yagra there, just so Yagra doesn't overhear. And I'm just gonna suggest, like, so assuming that this is the real one,
Mm-hmm.
why do you think Manchun would have even kept her alive? What benefit could that be?
I don't know. You're typically the one who's good at this investigation shit.
I don't know.
mean-
It just seems like if they, especially if it was a disguise and not like a magical spell that's gonna melt in the sun or something. I feel like just casting her body out into the nothingness so that there was no evidence.
It would make more sense.
I don't know. It's just something to think about. Anyways, we can rejoin them as they're having their heartfelt reunion.
Yagra, oh my god, bro. So fucking, I cannot believe that I gave a hug to a fake you. And first off,
Whoa! Fake me? What?
there's a fake. Did we not just go over this? I'm sorry. Yes, there's someone running as you. A fake you. And did not realize it was you. And yeah, 100% thinking this is Manchun. This is doing.
Manchun's involved now too.
Yeah.
I thought he was done with Waterdeep.
Apparently not, because he replaced you and you are in his sanctum with us.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
not great.
What do you remember? What do you last remember? Not about us, but in general.
Most recently, we've been getting new recruits from back east, doubling the capacity of the mercenary company.
Okay, but like, what were? That wasn't my question. What were you doing last?
What specifically? Like, were you having a meal? Were you walking down the alley? Were you getting into bed?
Were you trying to tie a shoe? Like,
I had just finished up a meeting with the other officers.
at the tavern, at the yawning portal.
We don't have meetings at the tavern. They're at the guild hall. Guild hall's the wrong term. Barracks.
Were they people you trusted significantly?
I trust everyone in my company.
Yeah, it's weird because we had some people in the tower, I guess. We mentioned you, and they kind of didn't like the sound of that, and they were more inclined to listen to Manchun. So I'm confused here, and I'm like trying to figure out what the hell's going on.
Yeah, last I heard, Manchun had returned to Zenel Keep and was reestablishing connections there.
Well, obviously someone is running amok, and for some reason they took you. Don't know why.
Well, I'm in command of nearly 1,000 mercenaries now.
Yeah, but why did they replace you and not kill you?
Yeah, that's the big question. Why wouldn't they have killed you? Why would they have?
Unless your essence runs them? Question mark.
I know swords and logistics, not magic.
I feel like we shouldn't be here. We need to leave. We need to find this fake Yagra. I'm sorry. Manchun, fuck him. We need to go find this fake Yagra. That's on my list right now.
Well, and do what?
Fucking first push her and say, listen, that fake hug? How dare you?
If everything else is going according to the plans you and fake Yagra had last talked about, her and her troops are marching on Skullport by now.
Oh, right? Really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I guess maybe you have I guess that fake Yagra is doing something right? I don't actually know. Question mark?
I mean,
Do you want to work at the cafe?
Okay. Let's stop this line of questioning. We need to figure. We can't just drop our investigations here. This is the best lead we have for figuring out what's going on.
I don't want her to die though, bro.
We should keep. Well, we don't even know. I'm gonna pull Droomstick aside and be like, we don't even know which one we don't want to die.
I don't want any of them to die.
Okay, well, there's gonna be a problem. I don't think Yagra wants to be a twin from now on. That would be weird.
It'll be Yagroon instead of Manchun.
Look,
I mean,
Droomstick, why don't you take care of Yagra from now, and then she stick close to her, watch her, make sure that nothing happens to her, and that she doesn't do anything, and we'll keep looking around.
Okay.
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 Alright. So Droomstick, Yagra, anybody else stays here. Warren and some other people go continue to explore.
yeah, I'm gonna continue.
Might have to close that freezer room.
No, we definitely need Vial on hand to let us know if anyone comes through that that circle.
The circle is
Yes.
unbroken.
Okay, good.
Okay. So the exploration team, where would you like to go from here?
I guess past the double doors and through there, which I assume is going to be deeper into the place.
Yeah. Now there is a door here at the end of this hall. There's also a third door from the room you entered in that you have not looked at. So just keeping track of all the places that you haven't been.
Right.
Backtracking to those double doors. The second door from the pantry opens up in this room as well. It is the largest room you've seen so far. However, it's mostly empty space. The back half of the room is raised up on a platform, and it looks like it's kind of like a fancy dining hall or audience chamber. Could probably, if you added tables to this, you could probably seat 30 or 40 people here on the lower area, and then another table for 10 up top. There is a table up top. And then in the back corner of that, there is a single door that's not so much hidden behind a curtain, but concealed behind a curtain.
Right. Okay. This is a little bit surprising to me. I honestly kind of assumed that Manchun was not gonna have a lot of guests through here, but I guess I
Yeah.
was wrong.
I would not. Oh, never mind. Sorry. I'm not here. I'm not here.
Droomstick,
This
Droomstick,
type
why don't
of
you check out that other door?
No,
this
I'm
type
with
of space
Yagra.
can be configured any way he wants it to be, so it really just fits his need for the moment.
Right. Okay. Well, obviously that back door that's behind the curtain is where something official is gonna come out. So that's where I'm headed next.
All right. What you see here in this room is a bunch of wooden beds, 3 normal size, 2 smaller, halfling sized. Next to each one is a simple wooden chest, and then there's a staircase leading down.
Huh.
A quick search of the chests. Most of it's just clothes and garbage personal effects, the kind of stuff you'd expect to find in any mercenary footlocker. Let's see. One of the chests, one that looks like it's belongs to a woman, possibly the wizard you dealt with earlier. You're gonna find a red amulet with a crystal rune inside it. The rune is a common symbol for evocation magic,
Mm-hmm.
but the amulet itself is non-magical.
Oh.
It looks like it would be something that would be primed to hold an enchantment, but has not yet been enchanted.
Still seems kind of neat.
It definitely it appears valuable, and nothing else.
Yeah.
Um,
Blaze, you hold on to that.
Okay.
Seems like your kind of thing.
Yeah, I will amass all of the shiny objects. It's been a
um,
while since I've got something shiny.
well, the next chest has something shiny in it as well.
Oh.
There's a pile of letters. Flipping through a few of them, they are fairly cheesy and poorly written love letters. And also a platinum necklace, which would be suitable for a engagement gift.
Oh.
So one of the guards apparently has a romantic intentions elsewhere. And then one of the chest next to the smaller bed is a tiny halfling-sized doll. And a quick inspection of that, you find it's got 5 pearls hidden inside it.
Okay.
Can we
Um,
keep that? Because that sounds like super creepy and awesome.
Do you want to keep the whole doll and not just the pearls?
Yes.
I'll take the pearls. You take the doll.
I mean, does anybody have a bag?
I have a bag of holding. We had a fish in it, but it's been cleaned out, dried out.
Can we put the doll in there? I really love it.
If it comes alive, this is your fault. I'm putting the doll in there.
Thank you. I'm gonna
Uh,
get it bee outfit and a bee
Oh my
hat.
god. If it comes alive, I feel sorry for it now.
One of the things you can kind of piece together from all of this is that these mercenaries are well paid. The type of loot they had there was not what you'd usually expect for regular hire.
Okay. Well, I would expect them to be well paid, considering where they are apparently living. If that's everything of note in this room, we should head downstairs.
Yeah.
Okay. Continuing down, this leads to a single large room. Not as large as the the 2 halls you've been in. But this is a large bedroom. Um, Single bed, fancy sheets. Um, on the wall there are 3 hooks, 2 of which have masks that you've seen Manchun wear before. Um, the furniture here has like carvings on it with winged serpents, and they're totally repping the Zentarum feel. Uh, let's see what else we have here. There, not there, not there. Um, yeah. Then there is also another set of stairs that goes continuing farther down.
There's nothing else that jumps out here.
Nothing
we
obvious, no.
Was there anything not obvious?
Give me an investigation check.
I'll take my reliable talent on that, so that's a 20.
Okay. You check all the common hiding places. Looks like this furniture was all placed here quite some time ago. It has seen regular use. People have, someone has been using this bedroom. Um, no dirt, no debris. Although you haven't seen any of that anyway. It's kind of easy to keep a synthetic environment dust free.
Hmm.
But you do see signs of recent occupation.
And Blaze, I assume there's no magic?
Is there magic?
The entire place is magical, but no, none of the stuff here is.
There's your answer.
Okay, then we continue going down.
Sigh.
Um, At the bottom of the stairs here, you've got thick purple carpet, tables, couches, much more like a living room or a study. On a far corner, there's a large book at a fairly ornate desk with a large chair. And I do want to double check one thing real quick. Not earlier, and I should have. I wasn't paying attention. Thing where I should have checked out a stat block sooner.
The book is going to attack us.
We've dealt with books before.
The book is going to try and read to you.
Oh no.
It's going to start telling you its life story.
Oh,
Is
Oh,
it
good.
fuck.
put a sleep buff on you? Sleep
Now
debuff
there's
to it?
a large suit of black armor. Nearby it. It is a helmed horror, which will animate an attack. Quite honestly, I would not expect it to survive a combat round. So I'm not going to bother rolling the dice for that on this occasion, because I just don't feel the need to.
Yeah, I'll dispatch it if it comes to life.
It's thick armor, so it's hard to hit, but it's not a major construct.
Right.
Now, the desk drawer is locked magically. And then the large book on the table, that's not specifically magic either, but it appears to be quite important.
Oh, ow.
V, you'd recognize that in almost an instant. That is all the clear signs of a wizard spellbook.
Ooh. We gonna need that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
It is
Which-
a large book weighing approximately 20 pounds. And as you look at the cover, it takes you a little while to realize what it is, but it's beholder hide.
Ooh. Lauren, bag of holding.
Let's Blaze. It's not gonna explode if we pick it up or open it, right?
I don't know shit about wizard spell books, but I can look at it. I'm not a fucking wizard.
What do we
Well,
need
you-
to do? Detect
I would
magic?
assume you can see if it's about to. You know, we've opened things that have exploded before. I'm pretty sure.
Can I tell if it's gonna explode?
Blaze, give me an investigation check.
Fuck. Where is investigation?
All I remember is that Rashal or whatever his name was got really pissed off when we brought that last spellbook to him for disposal.
How bad was it, Blaze?
Well, I rolled a 1, which makes it a 0.
Okay. It's a book.
Yeah. I told you I don't know anything about wizard spell books.
All right, everyone stand back. I'm gonna take a look at it.
Okay.
I'm clearly the best equipped to deal with magical wizard spellbooks here.
Yep.
I'm just gonna flip it open. What's it got in there?
Okay. Hold, please.
We're fucked.
I feel like I can get out of whatever this is. You guys might be. I don't know.
Rude.
That's okay. I would like everybody in that room to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, see, I'll be fine.
15.
Actually, I only got a 14.
10.
Who else is in the room there?
think it might just be us. I think
Okay,
did
everyone else stayed back with
stayed
Broomstick and
I
Yagra.
think.
Okay. So you've all failed,
Oh,
which will
Fuck.
force me to get some dice.
can I ask how high the save DC was?
Um,
Just for shits and
higher,
giggles. Oh.
Mhm.
significantly higher. Uh,
I'm sad.
five.
I don't like the sound of how many dice that is.
Well, that was me picking up the big pile of dice and moving it aside.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
So he could get his bigger pile of dice.
No, just so I had room to roll the big pile of dice.
Hot.
You're not even here, you sack of shit.
Okay, all the three of you that are there take 40 points of fire damage
Oh,
as this fireball rips out of the tome.
Now,
Jesus.
was this a save for half fireball?
Yes.
Then I take half.
Yes.
Told you guys I'd be fine.
how
Now-
you doing, Vial?
I'm fine. I'm at half. Can we still keep it?
Is there a book left?
The book itself remains undamaged.
Is it gonna do that
Um,
again?
Let's find out. I take
No.
it.
No.
Now that fireball, one, those of you elsewhere in the sanctum can hear an explosion.
Huh, I wonder what that was.
But the carpet, the furnishings, all of that stuff, other than the book and the magically sealed desk drawer, appear to be trashed.
Sucks
Well,
for
we weren't
Manchun.
taking
It's
the
not my
couch with us
bedroom.
anyway.
Yeah.
Check on that. Okay. Yeah, so that happens. And no, you do not know if it will go off again.
So let's try it.
Oh my god.
No.
Fucking pygmy.
Okay, the book's already open. I assume, unless it closed itself again after I.
It sealed itself again when the spell went off.
Okay.
Hot.
You guys back out of the room.
Can I
I'll
do an
step in the-
Arcana check?
No.
Sure.
By all means.
You're so grumpy. 18, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. 27. Will it do it again?
Probably.
Fuck. Can
Um,
I turn it off?
you would have to dispel the protective ward.
Do I know how to do that?
Do you have the dispel magic spell?
Of course I fucking don't. Let me see.
Can we pick it up, or is it opening it that's making it nuke?
Opening it is what did that.
Oh,
You don't-
let's just take it with us.
Fine. I don't think we have anything valuable in the bag of holding anyway.
I mean, my
your
doll.
cursed doll that is going to be incinerated as it goes off in there.
Well,
Wait,
we can wrap like a rope around it or something to make sure it doesn't
Yeah.
accidentally open.
Let's tie it closed,
Oh.
and then I'll dump it in the bag of holding, and we'll worry about it later. I'll open it in
Well, that's
Manchun's
just
face
that.
and see how he likes that.
You do
That
not
would be
have
fucking
spell magic
hysterical.
in your spell book either.
I never have that spell when we
Vial,
need
you're
it.
very unprepared for a wizard, I'm gonna have to say.
Don't be rude.
I have Dispel Magic, but I'm not wasting a spell slot.
Well, yeah, this is something we can worry about on our own time. We're not opening it in the cafe, though. That's a definite.
Well, no shit, Sherlock.
Now, Warren, something you notice, and I don't think you've had a chance to notice this before. Vial is already healing.
Okay, that's weird. Well, I'm pretty sure she's not a troll. I would hope. Well, I mean, she kind of is, but not in that way.
Wrong type of troll.
So fucking rude.
Okay, but that is fascinating. But I'll worry about that later. We're gonna slip the book into the bag. Book aside, though, the fact that everything in the room was destroyed except for this this drawer.
Yeah, it appears to be the magical protections that saved the drawer.
It's got to be something important in there. Is this a magical lock that I can bypass, or am I completely powerless against this kind of thing?
You can absolutely try.
I'll try. Let's see. I will once again take my reliable talent to get an 18.
All right. 18 does not do the trick.
Right. So I'm going to mess with it for a little bit. I'm going to say, we need to get this open. But once again, this is outside of my skill set.
Now, Blade, you
yeah.
can see it with Aura Sight. There's a tight abjuration effect on the drawer that is both protecting it and sealing it.
Man, I really don't want to have to use it to spell magic, but
Do we have any other options? I mean,
can I think of any other options?
Physical violence may get it open. It
kinda
did
need-
just survive an explosion.
we kind of need Droomstick for that kind of physical violence, I
Yeah.
think.
And I would be worried about it exploding at us as well.
Hmm.
All right. Well, okay, I do have 3 spell slots now instead of just 2. So yeah, I'm gonna use a dispel magic on it.
Okay. And your dispel magic will go off as a level 5 spell because you're a warlock.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
awesome like that.
You will still need to make a die roll to dispel this.
Okay.
So that will be a d20 plus your charisma modifier.
So that's just my spellcasting modifier, right? So it'd be plus
Uh,
9.
No, your spellcasting
No,
modifier
okay.
has your proficiency bonus in it.
Okay.
Abjuration wizards can add their spellcasting, their proficiency modifier.
So you said charisma, right? Oh, that's a plus 5.
Yeah. You're looking for a 16.
Oh, I rolled a 14, then didn't add in my head,
Okay.
so I was like, oh no, but it's 14 plus 5.
All right.
I
So
had a moment.
the magical effect on the drawer pops open. Then it's just a physical lock, which is no problem on its own. Inside here, you find a ledger. The ledger is a list of names and information, rumors and such. It very much looks like a guide to blackmail. Scanning through the names, one of them that jumps out at you is Coriolis Thon. He's one of the higher ranking members of the Thon family who supplies wine for the cafe.
Awkward.
It appears that he's been hiring Zent mercenaries to harass non-humans throughout Waterdeep.
Okay.
There's someone else whose name you don't recognize, that's been taking loans from the Zents. A few of the rest of it's just kind of like mundane things. You're not exactly sure who they are or why the information would be specifically blackmail worthy.
Right.
Near the end of the ledger, there's a list of names. Both of the 2 names I just mentioned, Coriolis and Jelen Ermbrusk, are there. Mert, commonly known as Mert the Moneylender, is listed there. Tharduk Starbuckler, Durgan Adaberent, and you're not sure. You may be sure. Give me Give me a roll for your knowledge of lore on Waterdeep.
History check.
Sure.
It's gonna be a dirty 20.
Okay. One of the things that you know about Mert, he's a very famous individual, more or less a banker and a loan shark. Not the near breaking kind. He just loans money and runs it as an investment business. But he is badly kept secret. He is one of the master lords of Waterdeep.
Yeah. Okay. Are there any Castellaner names?
The Castellaners do not appear on this list.
Okay. Interesting. Well, this book isn't immediately useful to us right now, but it was clearly important to Manchun. So we're taking it with us, obviously.
And the spell book, if that's his only copy of a spell book, that's a crippling thing to steal.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, we'll see how pissed off he is about that then. Any other exits from this now torched room?
No, from here that's what you got.
Okay, then I guess we make our way back up.
So let's shift scene back to Drumstick, Ophelia, Lestara, and Yagra. So Yagra's asking you, Drumstick, what filling her in on what's been going on here, because like she's trying to figure out how much time is missing.
Well, we talked to you 2 days ago. We
Nope.
had just okay. Well, we had returned to Waterdeep. Was it 3 days ago?
That sounds right.
Rodrigo was there. Rodrigo went and saw you. You don't remember Rodrigo, right?
I haven't seen Rodrigo in weeks. I stopped by the cafe and she was there, drunk.
She's always drunk.
That's
That's not
normally.
surprising. Let me see. Well, there was some shit that went down in Skullport. We pissed off a beholder and took its fish. And then you guys supposedly led an army down there to take it over.
Well, yeah, that wasn't me.
But do you want it to be you?
What was that?
Do you want it to be you?
I mean,
Is that something you would like to do?
Skullport?
Yeah.
Not really my ambition, but if that's what the mission is.
Oh, cool. Okay, cool. So yeah, that happened. They're really, it's hard to say because we just got back to Waterdeep. God, maybe 4 days ago. And we saw you about 2 days ago.
You went to Yagra fairly early in your return trip.
We did?
Yeah.
I think it was within the first day.
Something along those lines.
Oh, it was the first day. Oh, that's right. Yeah, because we went and got Rodrigo. That's right. Oh yeah, no shit. It was about, the only thing I can tell you is that we saw you about 2 days ago. That's it. We don't remember much because the rest of the time we were down in Skullport / wherever the hell we were previous. Oh, Candlekeep.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Is you guys were heading for Candlekeep when you left.
Yeah, and we had gone there. We made it. We found some books. I think we actually came back to our place before going to Skullport. I can't remember though.
No,
No?
I don't think so.
No, we didn't. We ended up going
We teleported right into Vial's house.
Yes, because of course we did. And that's all I can really say because I don't remember anything else that happened that was memorable during that time.
Yeah. When you guys left, I had asked a few of my guys to hang out around the cafe, provide security.
They were there, right? Yeah. They
Oh
were
yeah,
all
the
in
place
there.
was loaded with Zentarum when you were there.
Oh, they fucking absolutely love the place. I think it's I think Rodrigo's doing something right.
Droomstick, Lestara, Ophelia. Roll insight.
Sorry, I thought I just heard someone. Insight, you said?
Yeah.
11.
19.
And I don't know if Ophelia's come back. Lestara. If there's that many Zentarum at the cafe, and they're not there under this Yagra's orders, that's basically a hostage scenario.
Bad thing. Bad things.
Wait. Hold on. How many people did you station at our cafe?
5 or 6.
There were
And
like,
most of it was just people stopping there for lunch frequently.
I was gonna say, there were easily like 30?
Yeah.
30 there?
Yeah, that's
That's bad.
a platoon.
Did you say Manchun or platoon?
Platoon.
Oh, yeah, like a whole platoon was there. I don't like any of this. I'm just gonna say right now, I'm very distraught. Even though I don't know what that feels like. Um,
So you're just running around without emotions.
shut up. You're not wrong. Oh God, what do we do? Like, this is terrible.
I mean, I'm not. Yeah,
Oh my God, Rouse, you're so fucking loud.
Sorry.
I'm confused here because like I don't remember any of this. But if someone's taken my place, they have command of close to 1,000 mercenaries by now.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
If they have, oh man. Well, they think it's you, and they act exactly like you, like to the T, which is
Wait,
weird.
how did we find out that this one's the real Yakra?
We didn't. You did.
I mean, I did.
Yeah.
I'm not there,
Yeah.
but
You've confirmed this is the real Yagra. When we flip back to the other group, there was something else in the drawer I wanted to mention that I forgot about.
okay.
Let's do that now because it might be relevant to other conversations. There was a leather portfolio, which was when you unwrap it and unroll and open that up, there's small labeled pockets. Each one of these pockets has a letter combination assigned to it. Some type of code. You can't figure out what the code is, but each one of those contains some type of hair sample or other personal item that could be used to create a simulacrum. You just don't know who they would be.
Okay.
There's no labels or anything on any of these.
They're labeled, but the labels are in code.
Oh. Cry.
I have a question for Blaze.
Mm-hmm.
You have one of those spells to like do the thing to look at people.
Scrying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know that if you scry someone, you get advantages if you have these sorts of things. Can you cast a scrying spell on one of these objects without knowing who that person is and just have the object guide the scrying spell?
Sorry, I just died. Oh, they have a -10 to their save.
Yeah, for you, that's nearly automatic.
Yeah.
Now, the scrying spell takes 10 minutes to cast.
Yeah.
It's not something we need to do right now, but it is potentially a way to identify
Yeah.
who these people are. Actually, that's another good question. If we can assume that these are things that Manchun has been using to place duplicates of people, would a scrying spell detect the original or the duplicate?
That is an excellent question. If the person is alive, it should detect them. If the person is alive and has a duplicate, that's a question that would require an answer. And if the person is not alive, but the duplicate exists, that also requires an answer.
Right. Well, either way, there's more interesting implications there, so we're definitely taking that whole
Yeah.
dossier with us.
So let's get the two halves of the party back together in the same place.
Yeah. I think it's about time we headed back to the rest of them anyways.
Right. So sharing that information between the two of you, you know that the Zentarum that's been hanging out at the cafe are under fake Yagra's orders, and that the fake Yagra leading the mercenaries on Skullport is already on the way there.
Hmm. I mean, what's our best course of action even? Do we let them fight or do we go stop them?
We just give up
Like,
and then end the game forever. I'm just kidding.
Okay, new characters.
Yeah. Welcome back to our new game.
we don't need to start 2 new games at the same time.
Oh,
No,
I know.
that
I'm
would be
about to kill
too much.
myself.
Um, hmm.
Well, I guess this depends on what do the rank and file foot soldiers know about this? Because if we walk out there with Yagra, I don't know what we can really do with that. She is more confused about this whole situation than we are. I still think that our best shot at clearing up all this confusion is just cutting right to the head and finding the real Manchu.
Yeah, probably.
That would solve a lot of the problem.
Yeah.
One
Absolutely.
thing you know
Oh.
about the simulacrums, yeah. Sky just said that their internet went off, power went off.
Yeah. Okay.
So that was fairly predictable. One of the things you know about the simulacrum is if the caster of the spell is destroyed, they crumble.
Well, I suppose we need to find Manchun then. Or hope he finds us, question mark? Considering we are here after all.
You would expect him to come back in, but that's going to be. He'll be prepared for a fight on his terms if that happens.
Yeah.
And we really
Well,
don't
that's-
need that, unfortunately.
That's the other thing I'm wondering, though. He ostensibly knew we were coming because I told Yager that we were going after him, the fake one.
Yeah.
He didn't leave much to stop us once we got here.
That's a weird one.
True.
I mean, does he have some interest in getting Skullport? I don't know if that would be advantageous for him. That was a big word there.
I
I
mean,
mean,
it's
other than having a skull port, you know.
it's a city with a lot of interesting bits in it.
Yeah.
People have been vying for control of Skullport throughout history.
Is it really a city though?
Your face is a city.
Fuck you. I mean, other than what, like, shopkeepers who yell at you, like, what else is there? Like, I don't really.
I mean, to be fair, the shopkeepers yelled at us because we planted a bean.
That turned into you screaming.
Yeah. Still hurts a little.
I think that's your fault. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
Still hurts a little.
Skullport run properly would be profitable and a source of power.
Yeah.
It's also a very secure location. Uh,
Okay.
Something else to consider, and that would be information you have about this particular location. Actually, V, can you give me an Arcana check? Ophelia as well.
Okay.
Can I make it?
Sure. I keep forgetting you have the skill now. I thought you picked that skill up rather recently, didn't you?
19.
A little while ago.
Okay.
24.
6.
Okay.
Good job.
Manchun would have control over this location in ways that would allow him to, like, shift walls and such. Fighting him here would be bad. He may just vent the atmosphere out into to the nothingness, something like that.
Well, fighting in here may be bad, but that doesn't mean that we can't use it as a bottleneck to catch him. First of all, I am curious, that last door beyond Yager's room. Was there anything interesting in there if we peek in?
You peek in through there. First thing you're gonna see is library.
It's a little bit interesting.
Second thing you see is a library. The first thing you see is a study lounge kind of area. But the first interesting you see is the library on the second floor. You have done significant research on books and literature on your preparations for Candlekeep. And just scanning through the shelves here, you see a lot of desirable titles, many of them on arcane subjects. None of them would be spell books, but they'd all be useful for wizards studying things.
We should take some of them. I mean, it would be a shame if all of them are lost when we kill Manchun and have to burn this place to the ground, I guess. So, you know.
Yeah.
While we're having this discussion, we can pick through those titles, I think. And Blaze, if there's anything else interesting and magical in here, point it out to us, I guess.
Yeah. Assuming I notice.
No. I would probably just record that as Manchun's library.
So, here's my idea. Vielle,
Yeah.
you're the expert on this like summoning circle transportation gate stuff. We know that we required a key to get through this teleportation circle. And it's presumably 2 ways. Whoever created this extra dimensional area could they have a back door, or do they have to use that same door that we used? Like, how tight is the security here?
I would assume that there would be a back door available.
The
But-
teleportation circle spell only goes to a circle. It is not the only teleportation option. So, you guys have been here at least an hour now since your initial arrival.
All right.
Let's
I suppose
leave.
we should probably go. Yeah.
It's time to leave.
Time
Yeah.
to get the fuckity out.
Where would you like to go?
The outskirts.
What?
I don't know.
Castellanner's party.
I don't think teleporting directly into their party would be super helpful.
That'd be hysterical, though.
It'd be
There's
awesome.
3 circles you know the addresses for. You know the circle 4. You know the circle outside of Candlekeep. You know the circle in Colat Tower. The circle in V's home. And you know the circle in Blackstaff Tower, where Vajra was very upset to find you.
I'm pretty sure we also wrote down the one from the Temple of Saloon way back before we left.
Oh, you did? No, actually, I remember that. You did do that before we did leave.
Yeah.
Remembering that earlier would have carved weeks off your travel time.
Yeah.
Fucker.
I mean, not that I can do anything with it, but like,
Yeah, no,
I remembered that.
That's legit. You'd have that one as well.
Let's
So that would give you
go-
another location in Waterdeep.
Let's go back to V's house just because I want to like steal more food.
I don't know if I want to go back to V's house. That place is creepy, and it's it
Don't
also
be rude.
so the bee thing is a little bit weird. But more importantly, that's back
Kind
to
of
Skullport.
obsessive.
I don't know if we want to go to Skullport yet. Do we want to take Yagra to Skullport?
Well, what would they do?
Does
Yagra,
Yagra
what
want
would
to go to Skullport?
Yagra, what would you do if we took you to Skullport? Like, what would you be able to do, if anything at all?
Shopping, obvi.
Would it be of use
Most
of you?
of my troops would follow commands, probably. I really don't know what's going on, so I don't want to make guarantees on that.
That's valid.
Would it be helpful to bring you there, or do you have an idea as to what you would like to do?
I have no idea what's going on with Skullport. This is the first I've heard of any of that.
Okay, there's one thing I noticed. That simulacrum went down real easy. I'm assuming a simulacrum
Ooh.
is not full strength, so to speak.
No, it's not.
Oh my god, challenge it to a duel.
That's dramatic.
At the very least, it does suggest that the real Yagra could beat the simulacrum Yagra if it comes down to that.
Will you
Maybe-
be our champion?
I don't know. Maybe we do need to get Yagra in control of the.
I mean,
forces
that's
that
not a
are-
terrible idea,
Yeah.
rather than having the...
Oh, time to go to the creepy bee house.
The thing is, we kind of don't want to make it a big spectacle. If we could just slip her back into her original position as quietly as possible, so as to not create a bunch of uproar, that would be best.
Got it. We
Yeah.
need heat
Like
lamps.
kind of tugs at her shirt. Is like, I'm not really dressed for battle.
Okay, we need heat lamps then.
Well, I'm sure we can get you some stuff. I mean, do you have any special
Yeah.
needs?
I mean, well, I would just need to visit the barracks or something like that to grab equipment.
Okay. How do we do this?
By walking?
Well, fuck. Oh my god.
I mean, we can make a quick run back to Waterdeep and then head there. I could use a little bit of a short rest myself. Just
Y-
saying.
That
You
could
know,
work. That could work.
in case we do get in any trouble.
So we're going
Just
to the are we going to the Temple Saloon?
I'm not gonna complain.
Are they gonna be like, okay, what the fuck? Like,
I wouldn't mind checking in on things there real quick
Okay.
while you guys head to the barracks.
hey, remember
And
us?
I'll meet you
We were
back
there when
at
that
the
dragon.
cafe and we can head out. Dragon.
So yeah, how would you like to do this?
Via magic.
We should really have a
To
summoning
the
circle
temple?
at our place,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
let's do it.
or teleportation circle.
Did I bring this down? Or is this
I
from
mean,
this?
a teleportation circle to a cafe would be nice, but it also comes with some security issues, I feel like.
Yeah.
It's like
you'd
having
need
a
to keep. You would need to keep the address secret.
it's like
Yeah.
having a metro line underneath our.
I mean, would it be something we'd be able to have a key for?
Yes, there
It
are
worked for
ways.
Manchun.
There are ways you can ward and protect things.
Yeah.
That's
Uh,
that's definitely something we'll have to think about in the future.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna pull Droomstick and Blaze aside and be like, if we do, Vial's not getting the address.
Absolutely agree.
Okay, but that also requires for one of the rest of the three of us who use magic to have magic circle.
Just
or-
saying, we can't give her the address. Once she has the
Not
address,
magic circle.
everyone's
whatever the
gonna
fuck
get
it
the
is.
address. That's
Yeah,
gonna be in the papers.
That's
Okay,
so
yeah.
true.
What party?
'Cause I have magic circle.
Okay. So we're teleporting to the Temple of Saloon.
Yes.
Causes a bit of a
Kerfluffle?
yeah, kerfluffle was the exact word I was thinking of. As soon as they recognize Blaze, though, things are fine, and they welcome you and etc.
Sorry,
said
we
there was
just all
something-
split.
You said there's something you wanted to check in on.
I just kind of want to check and see how everything's doing. Check on Lady Alathane. Alathane? Alathane. Is that the
Alathane.
name?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Elephant.
Check in. You know, because I know the three of them. Well, I guess there's more than three. Need to rush to the barracks to get not rush, but go to get
Yeah.
stuff for Yagra.
Lady Alathane is pleased to see you. It has been quite a while since you've been back to the temple.
Yeah.
She has grave concerns about how events have been unrolling since you last spoke.
Yeah.
There's a growing darkness rolling through Undermountain.
Yeah.
All of the portents and indications are implying that a portal has been opened.
A portal.
Shadow and darkness are leaking into this world.
The great
Oh.
nothing.
This is just what we need on top of everything going on right now.
Yeah, it's the power of darkness, and I really wish Sky was here for this part. But but yeah, the power of darkness is increasing.
Mhm.
When the shadow dragon entered through the eclipse, it appeared to have a mission and a purpose.
Yeah.
And from this world, it's opening a portal to the shadow plane. That is what I suspect.
That would make a lot of sense. So that is unfortunate.
So yeah, the followers of Shar have been emboldened. They're making additional consolidating power. Push some of the Underdark factions like the Drow around and displaced them. So they're making some sort of power play.
Mhm.
I've kept tabs on what you've been up to as best I can. I realize that you're being stretched in many directions right now.
Yeah, this is shit hits the fan all at once every single time.
Yeah, this will rapidly become the most dangerous situation.
Mm-hmm.
But I will defer to your judgment on sorting your priorities properly.
Oh god. All right. We'll have to discuss as a group what our plans forward will be with that information.
Fair.
That is distressing.
Yeah. And again, I'd like to have Lestar involved in that conversation too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But of course, somebody has to lose power.
Yeah.
Sigh.
Where are we at? Okay, there we are. V, you have never been here before. This is the Temple of the Moon in Waterdeep. It's kind of
That-
one of those bright, shiny places that you're normally not allowed to go.
Oh no. What have I done?
Love it. I'm going to take a gander at the circle.
Oh yeah, you've got that memorized already. Now, as you look around the area, this is a large temple to one of the major deities in a powerful city. If you had not arrived with someone who was welcome here, that would have been an encounter.
You're welcome.
Don't be rude.
I can
Yeah.
have you escorted out.
Yeah, you're getting a couple of side eye glances, but nobody is questioning you in Blaze's presence.
Yeah.
I'm really not as bad as you think I am.
I don't think you're that bad. I just think you're a little shit sometimes.
Rude.
Sometimes I get this character and the old character from the Sunday night game confused. There's some similarities there.
Yeah.
If verse self game.
So let's see. V, what's on your immediate agenda now that you've landed?
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
I don't even know where I am, so.
In
That's-
Waterdeep, in the I think it's in the castle quarter. There's other large temples nearby. You know where you're at. It's one of those things like, you live in Waterdeep, you know your way around the city, you know where you're at, even if this isn't an area you go to often.
Gotcha. Get down. I guess I'll just go somewhere and pen an article about something,
Okay.
as I do.
Where do you head off to? What type of location are you looking for the as everyone else runs about their errands?
Do I have a pad somewhere, or can I get a room?
There's dozens of taverns and inns where you could grab a room for the night.
Okay, I'm gonna
Yeah,
do that.
we'll just say you pick one of them and as you're sitting there in the tavern, you definitely have that habit of listening to the conversations of people around you. There are a lot of people talking about this Jarlaxle fellow. Your recent article has brought his name into public conversation.
What are they saying?
A lot of it is people either claiming to have known about him before and clearly not, There's a lot of rumors swirling around, people filling in details that don't add up with what you know. And it seems like an open debate on whether he's a positive or a negative figure for Waterdeep.
Can I try to, like, do I know enough about this guy to actually like write an article weighing both sides, but spinning it sort of in the positive?
Okay,
To
so
try to be objective while
you want to
not
appear to be objective.
exactly, while not being.
Okay. You can absolutely try that to add a follow-up article.
Yeah.
And
Like,
it is your article that has started most of the conversations here.
should
your
I just
first article.
leave it, or should I? Or no?
That's your call. Do you want to intervene more? Or do you want to see how this plays out?
I guess I'll see how it plays out then.
Okay.
Yeah, never mind. I'm gonna go find something. I'm gonna go try to find Dispel Magic.
Okay. That. Things are getting a little fragmented here. I need something to bring things together.
We're gonna meet for dinner. As friends do. Fucking assholes.
Wow.
Don't want to give her the address. She's a bad person.
As she goes to write off her hit piece article. This is why we can't give it to you.
Yeah, whatever. See if I save you when it comes down to it.
There's one other thing I wanted to get done tonight. I'm not sure how I want to insert this right now. Warren, what are you doing specifically right now?
I think Droomstick and I need to escort Yagra to her barracks and make sure that they're actually going to let her in.
Her barracks?
Which we don't actually know.
Oh god, I love Yagra's barracks. I mean,
Do you though?
I don't know. I'm just here for the meme.
Alright, so the Centauri do not quarter their mercenaries in Waterdeep. They have an area just outside the city where it is both legal and allowable to do that. So it's going to take maybe an hour or two to arrive there. Just to get through the city, get out to where they're at. It's some physical distance. Blaze, did you stayed there with Lady Alethane for a while, correct?
Yeah, to catch up and.
All right. Jen, are you currently with us?
I think she might still have run off to the bathroom.
Okay. So we've got Warren, we've got Drumstick with Yagra. When you get to the barracks area, it is mostly empty. There's a staff on watch. The area is occupied, but this is okay. Ophelia, group split up a little bit. Currently, Blaze is at the Temple of the Moon.
Okay.
V has gone off to a tavern.
Okay.
And is information gathering / article writing.
Okay.
Warren and Drumstick are heading off to the barracks with Yagra, and Lestara is nowhere to be seen, as is her nature.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which of those groups would you like to be attached to? Lestara not being an option because we don't know where she's at.
I will go with Warren and Droomstick.
Okay. So yeah, barracks is about 2 hours walk outside of town.
2 hours.
The area is occupied by guard, but not fully occupied by the mercenary company. They have already left. When you guys approach the first security point, there's a confused look on the officer, the guard's face. Kind of does like an official challenge to the Yagra as she approaches, and she responds with the proper response. There's a quick back and forth where she convinces and explains what's going on here. He says that the mercenary company left on time yesterday morning, so they've been gone for a full day now.
How long would you say that it would take to get to Skullport from here?
They've likely arrived in Skullport by now.
God, let's just give up. I mean, never mind.
So yeah, Yagra is going to collect equipment and check on what's up. You're offered to either follow Yagra or stay here at the entrance.
We should probably follow.
I'm gonna follow,
Okay.
absolutely.
I'm not sure if anything I'm not sure what interesting would happen here.
An epic armor putting on montage with like 80s music, like.
Yeah. Every time she runs into someone, there's confusion because everyone expects her to be in command of the mercenaries in the field. Initial reports are coming back that the plan was to board 2 ships that they rented out and chartered from the harbor, and sail into Skullport's Bay and siege the city through the harbor. And the ships left on time and disappeared into the secret lock system that takes them down to Skullport as intended. No reports have come back since, which is starting to worry people a little bit. There's usually a message element that remains in place to keep the supply lines informed. That has not happened.
You just lost 1,000 people. I'm just kidding. I don't know that for a fact.
So yeah, Warren, you got any questions to Drumstick, Ophelia?
No, I'm just following by. I'm keeping quiet because I feel like she knows what's best.
I don't want to do anything to undermine her perceived authority here, considering the situation. So I'm basically following her lead.
Okay. I think we've actually reached a good spot to end early for the night. We've covered a bit, and I think we need to
regroup,
to let that sit for a week before we go further.
Yeah.
So with that,
Yeah.
until next week, you can track me down at Evil Sales Ass on Twitter. Preparations continue for the return of our Sunday game. Everybody but Nick was there and working on things on Sunday. Nick was doing who knows what.
I have stuff for you. I'll send it tomorrow. So
That's not what the session was about. It was about doing things together.
I'm sorry.
You bitch.
Nick runs his game on Friday night where people show up as intended and prepared. Very courteous the way they do that.
Oh, absolutely. I love it when that happens.
And yeah, and then I believe Katie is trying to gather interest for a game she wants to run on Tuesdays. She's looking to break into her DM role and get a game going, at least as a one shot for now. But she was asking about that the other day.
A one
So,
shot,
I'm-
is she thinking of maybe doing permanent in the future?
I think the DM bug has burrowed in, and she's exploring those options.
Okay.
If she's doing a
So,
one-off, I'm totally down.
all right, I'll let her know when I talk to her at work tomorrow.
I have
So-
never had a female DM, which is awesome.
Fair. So I'm gonna pass things off to Nick quickly.
Okay. Blue Aura 94YT is going to be on my Twitter. Find me on the Carpe Nerdus page as well. Yes, we're going to be back for our Friday night game. Week's going a little bit better than last week, so I think we're going to be good with this. I'm going to pass it off to you. Let's go with Jess.
Why is it always me?
I don't know.
You can find me at Sweet Ninetales on Twitter and the Instagrams. While next week is getting better, mine is slowly gonna go downhill. Setting Christmas.
Merry
Yeah.
Christmas second.
I was originally supposed to go in and do an overnight tonight, but we had our operations manager suddenly leave. So that didn't happen because now I have to open in the morning. I guess at least I don't have to do an overnight and open.
Baby.
Store alarm went off last night, so daylight savings plus insomnia plus midnight alarm call makes zombie me.
Yeah, that's not fun. It's not fun. I'm sorry. I'm gonna pass it off to Rozzy.
And the wizard, Twitter, Instagram. Jen?
Summoner XI on Twitter. Don't put me on the spot like that. Oliver.
I can't be found at any of those sites. I can be found in our Discord down below. You can find me and everyone else there. So go there and find us.
All right. For those of you watching, thank you. It's always great to see people in the channel. But yeah, that's it. Shut it down.
Alrighty, guys. Have a great rest of your night.
Good night.